If you're over 60, there's a good chance something in your fridge right now is quietly working against your health, and you drink it every single morning. It looks harmless. It's been called healthy for decades. Many people even believe it helps keep their bones strong. But what if I told you, for aging bodies, certain types of milk may actually be doing the opposite? Instead of supporting your health, they may contribute to low-grade inflammation, make it harder for your body to stay strong, and interfere with how your bones and muscles are maintained over time. And the most surprising part? These are often the exact products people trust the most. Now don't worry, this isn't about cutting everything out. It's about understanding what your body truly needs now. So before you pour your next glass, let's take a closer look at the first type of milk you may want to rethink. To understand why this matters, we need to look at what's changing inside your body after 50. As we age, digestion naturally slows down. Your body produces fewer enzymes, so it becomes harder to break down and absorb nutrients the way it used to. At the same time, your gut becomes more sensitive, and your body may carry a low level of ongoing inflammation, something many experts now refer to as inflammaging. Your bones also become more fragile over time, and your cells don't repair as efficiently as they once did. Now here's where it becomes important. Certain types of milk can add extra stress to this already changing system. They may irritate the gut, affect the balance of healthy bacteria, and cause blood sugar to rise more quickly than expected. Over time, these small daily effects can add up. So let's take a closer look at the first type of milk that may not be as helpful as you think. Let's start with the one most people grew up with: regular store-bought milk. At first glance, it seems like a healthy, everyday choice. But for many older adults, this type of milk may not be as supportive as it once was. Modern dairy is often produced very differently than it was decades ago. Depending on the source, it may contain added growth-related compounds, traces from medications used in farming, and proteins that some people find harder to digest. For aging bodies, this can sometimes lead to digestive discomfort, increased sensitivity, and low-level inflammation over time. Some people also notice it affects their blood sugar more than expected. And here's something surprising: despite being known for calcium, drinking more milk doesn't always mean stronger bones, especially if the body isn't using those nutrients efficiently. So if this is your daily go-to, it might be worth taking a closer look. Now, let's move on to the second type, which may be even more concerning. Now let's talk about flavored milk like chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla. These may taste enjoyable, but they can be very different from what your body actually needs, especially as you get older. Many of these drinks contain a significant amount of added sugar. In fact, one glass can have as much, or even more sugar than a typical soft drink. That kind of sugar load can cause a quick rise in blood sugar, followed by a drop that leaves you feeling tired or craving more. Over time, frequent spikes like this can make it harder for your body to manage blood sugar effectively. On top of that, flavored milks often include added colors, flavors, and stabilizers that may not be ideal for sensitive digestive systems. So while they may seem like a simple treat, they're not the most supportive choice for long-term health. And the next type of milk might surprise you even more. Now here's the one that surprises most people: low-fat or skim milk. For years, it's been promoted as the heart-healthy option. Many people switched to it thinking they were making a smarter choice. But as we learn more about how the body works with age, the picture looks a bit different. When the fat is removed from milk, it also removes important nutrients your body relies on, especially vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which play key roles in bone and overall health. At the same time, without fat to slow digestion, the natural sugars in milk are absorbed more quickly. This can lead to faster spikes in blood sugar, and may leave you feeling less satisfied after drinking it. Over time, this combination may affect how your body manages weight, energy, and nutrient balance. So while it may seem like the lighter choice, it's not always the more supportive one. Now that we've covered the three types to be careful with, let's look at better alternatives you can switch to. So when you step back and look at these three types of milk together, a clear pattern starts to emerge. Conventional milk may place extra stress on digestion and overall balance. Flavored milk often brings in more sugar and added ingredients than your body really needs. And low-fat milk, while popular, may leave out key nutrients and affect how your body processes energy. Different as they seem, they share something important in common. They may contribute to ongoing strain on the body, whether that's through blood sugar ups and downs, reduced nutrient support, or added pressure on digestion. Over time, these small effects can add up and influence how you feel day to day. The good news is, once you recognize this pattern, making a better choice becomes much easier. So now, let's shift gears and look at a few options that may support your body in a more balanced way. Now that we've talked about what to be careful with, let's focus on something more helpful, what you can choose instead. The goal isn't to remove milk completely, but to choose options that better match what your body needs at this stage of life. First, if you still enjoy dairy and tolerate it well, a better option may be organic, grass-fed whole milk, especially varieties labeled A2. This type of milk comes from cows raised in more natural conditions without routine use of added hormones or unnecessary medications. It also tends to contain a more balanced fat profile, including beneficial fats and nutrients that support overall health. Many people find it easier on digestion compared to conventional milk, which can make a noticeable difference over time. If dairy doesn't sit well with you, or you simply want a lighter option, unsweetened almond milk is a popular choice. When you choose a version without added sugar or unnecessary ingredients, it can be a simple, gentle option for daily use. Almond-based drinks naturally provide vitamin E and healthy fats, which support heart and brain health. Another advantage is that they don't cause the same rapid changes in blood sugar, making them a steady option for energy throughout the day. A third option to consider is unsweetened coconut milk, the beverage kind, not the thick canned version. This type contains natural fats that your body can use efficiently for energy. Some of these fats are known to support mental clarity and provide a quick, steady fuel source. Many people also find it easy to digest, especially if their system has become more sensitive over time. The key with all of these options is to keep it simple. Look for products with minimal ingredients and no added sugars. Small changes like this may seem simple, but over time, they can make a meaningful difference in how your body feels and functions each day. So here's the key takeaway. Not all milk works the same way for your body, especially as you get older. One of the biggest mistakes many people make is simply continuing the same habits they've had for decades, without realizing that their body has changed. What worked well at 30 or 40 may not feel the same at 60 or beyond. But the good news is, you don't need to make complicated changes. Often, it comes down to choosing the right type for your current needs, something that feels easier to digest, supports steady energy, and fits better with how your body functions today. Small adjustments like this can help your body feel more balanced and supported over time. And when your daily choices align with your body's needs, it becomes much easier to maintain strength, comfort, and overall well-being as you age. Now, let's wrap this up with one simple step you can take starting today. At the end of the day, it's often the small daily choices that shape how we feel over time. Something as simple as the type of milk you use each morning may seem minor, but over weeks, months, and years, those choices can add up in meaningful ways. So here's a simple place to start. Take a moment to look at what you're currently using. Is it really supporting how you want to feel each day? If not, consider trying one of the options we talked about and see how your body responds. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start with one small step. And if you found this helpful, consider subscribing for more simple, practical tips designed to support healthy aging. There's always more to learn, and small changes can make a lasting difference.